Hello, my name is Dave McCarthy, your current Ward 1 City Councilor running for re-election. First and foremost, it's an honor and a privilege to be running for re-election to the position of Ward 1 City Councilor. Over the past 18 months or so, I have met so many more constituents in the ward face to face and hopefully have solved some of their issues. Public safety, public works, parks, and focus on development regarding neighborhood issues are my priorities. Ward 1 is a vibrant, close-knit area made up of neighborhoods that take pride in their sections of the ward, and I understand that growing up in the ward, how important that is. As I have said before, my experience over the last 15 years in the city has really assisted me with getting the job done, big or small. Balancing a large family of 8 has also been a challenge, and their support over the years has always been first and foremost. My wife Rosie and I have always been a team at home and in the community. Back in January of 2018, I was sworn in as your Ward 1 City Councilor. 4 main issues kept coming up. Overdevelopment in areas that shouldn't be developed, park and conservation land improvements, traffic and public safety, and protecting our coastline. First, overdevelopment. Making sure development happened where it should happen, and making sure it wasn't invading our neighborhoods. I have defended several development attempts that didn't make sense, either denying or downsizing the structure. This is very important to stay focused on, as it is an issue that we need to stay focused on in our neighborhoods. Secondly, public safety. Working C Street issues and other streets, Southern Artery, McGrath Highway, in regards to public safety, speeding, traffic flow solutions, and trying to solve traffic cut-throughs in our neighborhoods with the support of the Quincy Police Department. Quincy has been a cut-through for other communities for years, and we need to continually address it. Working closely with the Commissioner of Natural Resources is another point in making sure Ward 1 parks and conservation land are improved and maintained. 2019 was a great year for this department. And lastly, the coastline climate solutions to proactively move on issues that need attention now. My focus and the administration's focus was on public safety and assisting folks that were severely impacted in the ward during the storms 2 years ago. Seawall and drainage funding in the neighborhood of $18 million has been approved by the City Council, and work can begin. Included in the funding request is stormwater pumping project money and Willow's Culvert Relief Study money for Ward 1. All of this will improve public access, coastal resiliency, and most importantly, drainage issues. Phase 2 of the seawall project will commence with community meetings as we get ready to address the seawalls from the Willows to the Bayswater area. Other items of great importance in the ward are the rezoning of much of Howes Neck in Ward 1 to slow down development and protect the neighborhoods, which we brought out of committee and voted on later this fall. A complete presentation and public hearing will take place so neighbors can weigh in. The subject of blighted properties in the ward will be aggressively addressed in the coming months. Road work will continue throughout the ward. Several streets will be addressed this past year, and more are slated for 2020. The Maritime Center is now back in the forefront. A complete review of parking, boat trailer storage, and all that items will be discussed in the months ahead. The demolition of the old center will be happening very soon, and a new ramp and docking area will be in place by next spring. The city and Ward 1 will also be getting a new safety center, police station at its current location. Design funding has been approved and is ongoing. This is a necessity for Quincy and will bring our public safety personnel and facilities up to today's standard in law enforcement technology. And lastly, our budget has been very solid and the city is in good shape. Education funding has been increased by $5 million. Property taxes stabilized. The total levy on the books is up 1.5%, and we have seen $18 million in new growth in the last 3 years. The 2018-19 single-family tax increase is about half the state average, and we are projecting in the near future more new growth in the city. These are all positive steps forward. Before I end, I would like to thank all those who supported me in the primary election. As always, I was humbled by the results and support. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank QATV for allowing myself the time to get my message out. I work hard for the ward and enjoy serving the residents of Quincy, so it's very important that you get out and vote. I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, Election Day in the city of Quincy. Thank you and God bless.